Hello, Scorpio. This is Lynn from DevineCentral. I am here with your December 2021 reading. We're going to pull one card for several different areas of your life, and hopefully we can come up with a good plan for December for you. Let's switch cameras here. I've shuffled the deck. Let's take a look. We'll dig right in. We're going to take a look at work. This is going to be finances. This is your personal relationships. Here's your friends, family, social. And here is your personal growth, be it physical, emotional, or spiritual. We're going to take whatever is on the bottom of the deck, and we are going to let that be a message from Spirit. How's that? All right, let's dig right in. What do we have here? First things first. Here we have the 8. And I'm sorry. Let me show you this. This is the deck I'm using today. It's the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Or actually for this month for all my readings. It's a slightly different. It's not a standard Rider-Waite. So I will share with you the standard of these cards. So this happens to be akin to the 8 of Pentacles. So we know that that's about working. We know that's about honing our skills and our talents. And I think that this is the month that you might want to consider what you could do to move on or to self-improve for work. It'd be a good month for you to sit down with your superiors and ask the question, is there advancement for me if I can improve my skills? And if so, what, in what area, what would that be? Or what department could I advance in? And I think that it's important that you're constantly moving and improving. Otherwise we get stale. Management sees that, and it's the likelihood of somebody else who is willing to do that would step up to the plate and possibly, take your position. So even if you're self-employed, it's, and I've been there for many, many years. It's a constant struggle to just, you got to keep going. You got to keep finding ways to innovate and renew yourself. So this is the month to take a serious look at that. For your finances, oh my gosh, this card is akin to the 9 of Cups. And it is fulfillment of all your wishes. This is everything you've been working for finally coming to fruition. So you must have been a good saver this month. If not, then I think you might see a windfall coming, because by the end of this month, you're going to be flush. And isn't that always great when, especially on a month where we're spending a lot of money on Christmas or the other holidays and utilities because it's winter and all that. So I think that this is going to be a payback for any sacrificing that you've done for the year. I think that the good karma is going to come back to you. As far as your person or your relationships and your love life, if you are, this is card 17. This is akin to the star. And you know what? This is all good stuff. This is knowing that there's, heaven is watching over you and your situation. So if you're not just already plumb with your committed other, if there's kind of been trouble brewing, I think that this card says there's so much hope for healing, and there's that light at the end of the tunnel for you. And it's nothing that we could possibly have of any value is worth anything if we aren't willing to work for it. So I think that the message here is to find ways, dumb it down, just find everyday common ways of bringing yourselves together, doing something together, whether it's that one night a week date night or grocery shopping together. I don't like doing that with my husband, but I always spend $100 more when he's adding to the cart. But there's all kinds of things. They don't have to be, over the top spiritual things to pull the two of you together. It can just be any small little mundane everyday thing, or 5 or 6 things that bring you having to be together and work together. So if you are looking for a relationship, hope, there's plenty of hope here for you as well. All right, so we go into our social environment. This is friends, family. This is akin to the 3 of Cups. This is about joy. It's about celebration. It's It's just having some fun and being happy. It does not necessarily have to be or come from the heart. It can just be in the air. And I think that, or I see that, that with the holidays coming, we are absolutely in need of a little bit of rejoicing, are we not? It's a time to get together. And, honestly, you've got some great cards here for the holiday. You're going to be able to afford whatever it is. You may not think so right now, but you are going to be able to afford whatever it is that you want to get for people for Christmas and Hanukkah. But also, it's just going to be a joyous time. And how fun is that? Because a lot of people don't have families where it's a lot of fun. So I just see that wherever you are this holiday season, it's going to be, your heart will be lighter. So that brings us to the personal development, personal growth. And honestly, this is the 9. It is a major card, so this would be akin to the Hermit. And the one thing about, the card is called Solitude, and it's, sometimes we do need to withdraw. Sometimes we do need to just go off by ourselves and think. Right now, this time of year, we're trying to wrap things up for the end of the year. In our personal lives, we're trying to wrap things up for the end of the year for our businesses or the people we work for. We've got the holidays and the parties and the get-togethers and the family, and we just don't spend enough time for ourselves. I think that it would be an excellent time for you to either go to a coffee shop where there's that hum around you and yet you can just be alone by the fireplace, or, just go in a corner with a glass of wine and a journal and a pen and start writing down, what have you been grateful for this year? Where have you come from? How far have you come? And where are you going? What do you want to do next year? What would you like to see happen for you personally? It could be it could be anything from spiritual to maybe being a little bit more healthy. I would make small, very small and just bite-sized goals so that you don't get so overwhelmed and you don't set yourself up to fail. But these are things that need to be for you, and you don't need other people's input on these. This is something that you need to do on your own, and just find, this is kind of where you kind of settle into your faith or into your belief system and your self-care. And so that's what that's about. And so this is the perfect month for that. Let's see what it says for you. Look first. This is like the message from Spirit. We have a 7, deception and envy. This is akin to the 7 of Swords. Now, I'll tell you, this reading is so positive and so non-threatening that I can't really say that this is about deception or or about somebody stealing from you or taking something from you or you having to fight for something. I see this more as Spirit's way of saying, well, actually agreeing with me, that now is that you're going to be going it alone this month a little bit, or it's time to go it alone, pull back, disengage just a little bit for yourself. Not too much, because it is a party time, but just do take time for yourself. You may find that the plans that you made for this year just didn't quite pan out the way you wanted, and that's all right. It's time to make a plan for this coming year, a plan A, but also a plan B. That way, if something happens, you're not again setting yourself up to fail. Well, that's the reading today. I hope it resonates with somebody. If you would like to schedule an annual reading, take a look at the first video I ever posted. when the death card really means death, look at that spread. And if it's something you're interested in, give me a call. We can do a real in-depth study with that spread. And it's quite amazing. I've done it on everybody else, and this was the first time I did it on myself. So it'll be interesting. Also, I am doing Wednesday mailbag tarot readings. So if you have any questions, send them my way. Please like the video if you like it, and that will get me some views. So thank you very much, and we'll see you for January. Bye.